Hey, welcome back. My name is Dr. TK, and in today's video, I will be showing you how I was able to manifest something epic from my CEO Abundance Fund. And so let's go ahead and dive in. Hey everyone, so welcome back. And so what I will be doing today is breaking down something that a lot of people have been asking me about, which is one, what is the CEO Abundance Fund? And then secondly, how can you save up money so that you can buy yourself something nice or take yourself on a nice trip or even do like a nice mani-pedi or get your hair done, ladies. And so as a clinical psychologist and business owner of a multi-six-figure business, I know what it means firsthand to, come into, I'm going to say, a good amount of money, but having to be responsible for it. And so one of the ways that I have learned over time how to, I'm going to say, allocate my funds is by leveraging my time, leveraging the expertise that I have, but also allowing people into my life and into my business that have a certain level of expertise that honestly I do not have. And so I have been a very big advocate of the 10-10-10 rule, which means that you put away 10% for tithing or charitable donations. You put away 10% for future savings. And then of course you put away 10% for the abundance fund. However, when you have a business, it has to be way more deeper and strategic than that. So what I'm going to share with you briefly are the various types of abundance funds that I have that are allocated based on money that comes into my business every single week. And I'm going to share with you exactly what I do so that I can make sure that I'm constantly rewarding myself for the hard work that I do in my business and in my personal life, including being a wife and a mom. So I'm going to walk you day by day through my routine, or I'm going to say week by week. So every single Monday is what's called a money date. Yes, I said it correctly, a money date. So Monday is my time to sit down and look at all of my numbers. And so that requires me to log into every single bank account that I have, every single source of incoming streams that I have in terms of how I run my business, such as PayPal, Stripe, and any other platforms. And what I do is I sort the money that comes in terms of activity. And the window that I like to look at is Sunday through Saturday of the previous week. So for example, if today is Monday, I'm going to look at all money that was deposited into my account from last Sunday until this past Saturday. And if I do it next Monday, I'm going to look at it from yesterday, which is Sunday, until next Saturday, and keep doing that every single week. And so you can make the choice if you want to look at gross amount of money or net. So for example, clearly your bank account is all net. However, if you run your payments through processors like I do via Stripe and PayPal, they automatically take out 3%, which means that you technically did not get that money. So that also means that you want to have a very good understanding of your cash flow, because if you overshoot your shot and it says that, oh, you grossed $20,000 last week because you had a good week, you had maybe a launch or something, but you net 16,000 because you forgot about all those 3% fees, then if you're trying to transfer all this money, pay for things, buy yourself something for your business, for example, or maybe even give yourself a bonus, of course, with approval of talking to your financial advisor, because little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing in this video today is sponsored by or brought to you by any expertise that I have in terms of being an attorney, being a CPA. I'm not a tax person, and I'm not a financial expert, but I'm the expert on how I save my money, stack my money, and multiply my money, okay? And so I have a group of people like chief of operations, a financial advisor, and a CPA, and a bookkeeper that helps me create these systems for my business. So I would encourage you, you can take the information today, but make sure that you consult with your money team, okay? So after I look at how much money has come into my bank account, let's just say if I'm looking at it via net, for PayPal and Stripe. And then I'm also clearly looking at my balances in PayPal and Stripe. I'm gonna now break that down into certain percentages. So let's just go with 20,000. Let's just say I had a really big week, I had a launch or something, and my balances in total, when I plugged them into a spreadsheet, was a total of $20,000. So one of my accounts is called the marketing account. So the marketing account automatically gets 7% from the total 20,000. You can do the math, okay? The second account I have is my CEO fund, not my CEO abundance fund. That's a little different. My CEO fund serves as disability. One of the main reasons why I chose to have that account is that, for example, we want to expand our family. One day I'm gonna have to go out on maternity leave again. Now, I've done that before, and I was on bed rest at 5 months pregnant, which means that the 6 months of funds that I had saved up actually expired quicker than anticipated, because I also had an emergency C-section, ladies or gents, and my stay at home was just way more extended than I anticipated. And so I was only short for about 2 to 3 months of money in my bank account, in which I had to go pull from an extra savings account. But wouldn't it be great if the next time I get pregnant, and prayers, everything will be good, I won't be on bed rest, right? Claiming that to be true. What if I was able to not have to pull from continuous recurring payments that are sent to me via programs that I've launched in the past, but instead I can just touch this pot of money that has been sitting there. And so the way that that money is going to build up quicker is if I transfer a particular percentage. And based on my numbers, we agreed that I can transfer 10% of that, for example, $20,000. So far I've transferred 7%, and then I've transferred 20%, okay? Now, the next area that I have is an automatic transfer, meaning I manually go in there and do it every single week, because the month or the week fluctuates with the balances, is that I then transfer 5% to my savings. And the purpose of that savings account is specifically for my taxes, end of year, business emergencies, you know, things that just come up that may not be anticipated for. But again, I don't want to go into my cash flow pot of money, which is known as my operations account, where all of the bills get paid out of. I don't want that money to be mixed up. So in summary, in order for me to set myself up on the back end to protect me, my assets, and myself clearly as the biggest asset of my business, because I have a personal brand, I'm going to automatically have a money date, and I'm going to transfer 7% for marketing, 10% for CEO, some similar to disability, and then 5% for savings. Okay. Now you may be wondering, well, where does the money come in for this abundance CEO fund? So I am on payroll. I am a W-2 employee of Branding for Abundance, which is the company. I like to have a detachment from my company so that my company is my company and I am myself. And that protects me and my liabilities. So with that said, I clearly get paid every week. You can set up your payroll based on conversations that you have with your money people. So once I set up my payroll, if I have a big launch, I can talk to my CPA and decide on if I'm going to give myself a bonus, if I'm going to qualify for a distribution, but I can take out a certain amount of money from maybe a bonus, or I can just be smart about my money, which I am. And when I get paid, I automatically pay myself into a CEO abundance fund of 10%. So let's just say your salary every single week is $2,000, which equates to about $8,000 for the month, let's just say. Then you would take 10% of that $2,000, whatever you net, and you will put that away into your own personal savings account. That way, when you want to buy yourself something nice, you're dipping into your fund, even though it came from your CEO abundance, okay, from being paid from your business, but you're not dipping into your business fund. All right. So with that said, I definitely know that you want to see what's in the box. Now, clearly some of you follow me maybe on Instagram at Dr. TK Psych. If you are not, you definitely want to tap in. And if you are also not subscribed to this channel, you definitely want to tap in, because I talk a whole lot about abundance. And so I'm going to show you what I purchased for myself when my husband and I took a 48-hour trip to San Francisco, the Bay Area, stayed up there in Union Square at the Westin. It was super nice. I have a vlog about that as well. And I did not anticipate buying what I have in this box. However, I do have a Pinterest vision board. And typically when I go into luxury shops, I will go through that board and see if there's something that I want. And I will go up to the representative or personal shopper and I will ask them, do they have this item? Or what store is it located at or in, and can I order it, or do they have it in the back? And so this particular item, I remember walking past the store with no anticipation of going into the Fendi store. I did see a bag that I wanted, and I told my husband, you know, one day I'll get that bag, but not right now. And he said, do you want to go inside? Sure, we're not doing anything. So I went inside and I totally forgot about the collaboration between Fendi and Versace. So technically, sorry, I went into the Versace store. So let me go ahead and show you what I got with my abundance fund for my reward for the second quarter. Okay, so this is a collaboration between Fendi and Versace. I love the packaging. It comes really nice. I actually had it shipped to my home for free because I did not want to lug this onto the plane. And I also did not know what other shopping we were gonna do, because we did do other shopping. So let's go ahead and unwrap it. And one of the best parts is that it was actually the last bag in the entire country. So super excited. So this is the beautiful box. Okay. So it's branded all on the outside. It has like an open flap, open enclosure for the box. So we're gonna open up the box, and then comes with a beautiful dust bag. All right, this box is super big. Okay, so here's the dust bag. And let's reveal the beauty. Last one in the country. This is my beautiful bag. So it's like blush pink, gold, and white with different color on the handles. So you can see gold plated with the Fendi emblem all over with the Versace on the bottom. Super nice, thick, embossed Fendi logo with Versace all around it. You see the Fendi emblem on the side or logo in blush pink. Then the bottom, it doesn't have like those little things to keep it standing up, but that's okay because I don't plan on putting this bag down anyway. So here's the bottom of the bag, and the back has more Versace and Fendi embedded all inside. So the inside, I like the bag because it's big enough to put a lot of stuff in here. It has a, looks like an ivory white thick strap. Okay. And then the inside is decked out in the brown original Fendi in here. So I definitely need to get an insert to put inside. You can see they have the tag back there. And I'll show you what it looks like standing up. So this is what it looks like standing up. So it's pretty big. Side. And then for me to put it on, if you can see, it pretty much comes to the middle of my thigh. I'm 5'8", just so you can get an idea of how big it is. So I hope that by me sharing this beautiful bag that you are motivated to do what you have to do to not only bring in income in your business, but also Make sure that you're tracking your cash flow in your business, making sure that you talk to your money team, making sure that you tell them what your vision is. If your vision is you want to take a trip, maybe you want to take time off. You actually want to take time off and still be able to pay yourself and not go without pay like a 9-to-5 job would do you, right? Then you can make that plan. But I believe that if you don't write the vision down and you don't write the plan down, it will perish. And so I really hope that by you tuning in today, that you not only learned profitable tips about how to stack up your money, because you need marketing if you have a business. That can be Facebook ads, that can be like I get my videos edited, right? All of that is marketing. I have events. I need marketing money for that. I'll also put money away for myself, also known as an abundance fund, but also maybe known as a disability fund, so that you don't depend on a disability company to shortchange you when you actually need to take off of work. And then of course you want to have a general savings account. And of course you talk to your money team about what you do with that money at the end of the year if it's there and it's not allocated in terms of savings. What can you do with it? Maybe you can invest it, but make sure that you talk to your team. So let me know how you like this bag. Let me know if you want to know other things about setting up an abundance fund. More vlogs will be rolling out fairly soon. I publish a video at minimum 1 time a week. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime that I publish new content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.